This week, the State Office of Cannabis Management will run another round of tours like this one in July in Eden of farms growing marijuana, this time in the Rochester area and elsewhere around the state, checking crop inventory, emphasizing in-state growers.
You need to make sure that you're going to have product. As you know, in a lot of other places across the country and in Canada as well, they opened up and then they didn't have product. And so I think what they find out in these additional tours that they're doing with the growth piece of it will determine when these stores might actually be open.
There may be some frustration with a slower pace in setting up the whole cannabis farm-to-sale system, which moved forward in August and September with 903 applications for 150 initial temporary dispensary licenses with requirements of a proven business record and a prior marijuana conviction to right wrongs they felt came from the previous war on drugs targeting minorities.
People want things to be instant, But I don't think you want to do this one fast. I think you want to do it right.
The legislation People Stokes spearheaded as majority leader seeks to level the playing field, carving out space for smaller pot businesses to compete with potential out-of-state funded large-scale operations. Unlike other legalized marijuana states, New York split the licenses for growing, processing, and retail.
You have to structure things in a way that gets people a head start, because if you don't do that, they won't get, not only will they not have a head start, they won't even get in, because you're exactly right. The big guys eventually will come take over. You can't keep the license and be less than 51%. So you still have to be maintained in there in some stream.
Now, last week, a spokesman for state cannabis management said a few marijuana dispensaries could open up in the state of New York by the end of the year, but People Stokes says she's fine with April or May of next year, as long as they follow the proper guidelines she and other lawmakers intended. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.